Good morning and welcome to Donna Davis Art. This morning I'm going to be making over a messy corner of my kitchen into an organized studio desk. Now I have another dedicated studio space in my home, but this corner, which is a catch-all for everything, I really thought could be a great organized mini studio. So let's get started. So as you can see here, this is quite a messy spot. It's right by the door from our garage into the kitchen, and it just becomes a sort of catch-all. I used to use the desk more often, but as I said lately, it's just been a catch-all for everything. And I have a nice little table there as well, and I had some artwork. So let's clear it off, get to cleaning, and see what we can make with this place. These drawers were very, very messy. They just didn't start out that way, but as most things happen, you start doing one thing and the other things catch up. Here I'm using inexpensive wrapping paper I got at the dollar store that I actually had left over from Christmas that I thought would be a great liner for the drawers. The desk is quite old, and even though I've cleaned it, it still has stains in it, but it is clean. But by using inexpensive wrapping paper, this really nice tartan that I found, I just feel it seems cleaner, more organized, and if it gets ruined, I have another roll, and as I said, it was from the dollar store. I also got the little desk organizers from the dollar store, which kind of just help. There are a couple of natural dividers for this desk, but these little plastic organizers just really help to keep things orderly. And it's just nice to open the drawer and know where things are, and to also just see an organized space. Next, I wanted to add a fun craft project to this, so I saved my jars from various food items that are glass, and I'm just taping them off with painter's tape. Now, I didn't do a really precise job because I actually wanted it to seem more artsy, if you will. I'm fully expecting there to be some splatters and some drips, but I kind of want that look, and then with a little bit of it left open so you can see through the item. Now this is one of the eggs from my Americana chickens that lay green and blue eggs. And I liked this color so much, I just took it into Lowe's, had them scan it, and they gave me the paint color. So I used that in this other blue that I often love to use, and just painting the bottom of the jars just to give it sort of a interesting look. And then I found some pink spray paint left over from Christmas, and I just wanted to lightly spray just to give it a sort of a dripping effect. So I think by doing that, again, it gives it somewhat of an artistic look. So as you'll see, it is not a precise line, but I didn't really want that. So I think this will be great to hold both plants and art supplies. For cleaning the desk, as I do with most of the house, I just use vinegar and water, and then I also use olive oil and vinegar to clean any wood surface, as I feel it really adds a nice patina. This is just an old table. You can see the coffee rings and things on it. But I really like this spot to have morning coffee, so I wanted to make it organized and feel I could have my morning coffee after I've worked on my work. I found this dry erase calendar, which I really liked. I wanted a calendar and a dry erase board, but I don't have a lot of space here, so this kind of served both purposes. I also found an inexpensive little wire rack shelf, which I think is going to be perfect to hold art supplies and books, and still keep it kind of airy, because you can see the windows here look over the sea, and although the windows are quite old, you can still see through them, even though they look sort of foggy. And here you can see the day has waned into evening, because this was an all-day project. And here I am picking out other things. The cute galvanized tin I also got at Home Goods. The little wooden topper is from another desk that I no longer used, and we actually gave to the Salvation Army, but I kept the topper. It's a great little organizer. And then I put in my various little jars to hold pens and pencils and things like that. I found this cute galvanized thing that says create, which I thought was really darling. However, you'll see later I changed my mind and actually took it out. I'm going to use it in another part of my other more established studio. And here I'm using my painted jars I made previously. In this case, I'm using them to hold. I'm going to cut some pieces of my pathos houseplant and root them in there because I think they'll just look good. So let's start adding plants. After the plants, which just had a nice living touch, time to start putting in the final element, which are the brushes, pens, rollers, things like that. As many artists may know, we often get doubles and extra things in our studio. So I do have enough products that I can keep this small mini studio in my kitchen stocked with the things I will use here, such as my inks and various brushes and pens. I like to use antique things as well to hold pens. As you can see, the little sterling cup I just put down has been in our family for generations. And the little stone planter I actually got this Christmas from my sister-in-law, and it holds 2 Venus flytraps. So it's just nice to be able to have a few things here and there to organize my tools, but I also wanted it to look really pretty as well because I see this every day. It is in my kitchen, and I wanted it to be a nice space that I could see in the morning and feel inspired because the place is organized and looks pretty, but also a place I'll be happy to sit and sketch and dream and have my morning cup of coffee or my afternoon cup of tea. And it feels so good to look inside these drawers and see them all organized. And so there we have everything all set up, and now I can sit down and answer the question I set to myself before I do a project. How does the completion of the project make me feel? Joy of accomplishment and the anticipation of all the amazing things I shall create here. Contentment. Well, thank you for joining me today at Donna Davis Art. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I'll see you next time.